Hey guys, Laura here again, or the Iron Giantess on Instagram, as some of you might know me. Yeah, so I guess I am making a habit of talking to you guys right after I finish the gym, which I hope you're okay with, because I'm never exactly looking like a supermodel, but I am, spending my time thinking about these things, and then I come back from the gym and I'm like, hey, this is something we should talk about. Uh, just so happens that right now, I've been struggling with what to make this video about because there's so many topics that I think are relevant and important and people have asked about and I'd love to discuss, but I'm thinking, where do you start? Where do you start? I've already talked about like kind of how I got here, but yeah, I so we're just gonna make this one up as we go, and the more videos that I make, the more I'll get into nutrition and fitness and specifics. I would love to do a specific group of videos geared towards modifying exercises in the gym for people who are struggling with obesity or are having a hard time or things like that, and ways that you can make those movements more accessible if you're nervous about them. So that's just a pipe dream because we just started this thing. Let's not get crazy, Laura. Slow down. Okay, so what is this video going to be about now that I've just kind of blabbed for a minute plus? I think this video should be about that first week or so when you decide you're going to get fit and you know what, you're taking on the world, like you got it. This time, nobody's going to stop you. And then either you hold on to that or you don't. And a lot of us, I'm not going to say we've all been there, but a lot of us have been there where we are so excited. This is the big difference. It's going to be, this is going to change everything. We finally clicked and we just don't follow through. So let's talk about a couple of times that maybe I didn't follow through, and then let's talk about the one time that I did. I don't know how much time this is going to take, so maybe I'll break it up into two videos. Thank you. And we'll see. Let's just go with it. So first of all, I went through a lot of different methods to try and get myself to a healthy weight. I used international companies, I guess. International companies. I had personal trainers. I played sports. I went on like really strict diets, not like starvation diets. I couldn't have done that, but I would like really eat healthy, and my parents are pretty health conscious. Like I would go on some pretty strict diets. I am pretty much paleo right now, but I've done, some intense, cool things, that really clean eating. I used to do that all the time. Okay, but those didn't always stick. Those almost never stuck. So one of the big programs that I really thought was going to change everything. I walked into the company. I was so excited. I sat down. They gave me like a sheet of paper that just broke down everything we were going to do, and like, this is a milestone, and I actually just posted it on my Instagram if you want to look at it. And I was so excited. Like, this was the first time that someone had given me what looked like the answers. And so I was pumped, and, I got like a wristband, and it was going to monitor my activity level, and I was going to get in all my steps, and I did for like, I remember going on a trip with my family a couple weeks after I started this program, and we're in California, and I'm there with my now ex-boyfriend and my parents and my family members, my extended family, and I'm like, oh my god, we gotta walk, we gotta ride bikes, like, let's go. Look, my little monitor, like, it's gonna keep track of it all, so we better get some activity in. Like, come on, you guys, don't be lazy. And I was so excited, and then I wasn't. Like, a few weeks later, it was crazy, the 180 that happened. And that, I think, happens a lot with people who suddenly get excited about fitness, is like, you go from a flat line, and then suddenly you get this like crazy spike of excitement, and you're so jacked, and you're so excited to like try this new program, and then something happens where you're just like, actually, never mind. Like, it just crashes. And yeah, that always is a harsh realization, because you haven't just told yourself you're taking this like lifestyle differently, you have told other people. And I remember always, being so embarrassed because I'd get so excited about something and I'd like talk it up, especially because I was seeing somebody and like I would tell him how excited I was, or like I'd tell my parents, and then no. And I can just imagine that every time I got excited about something, part of them was probably really excited and part of them probably rolled their eyes a little bit and were like, oh God, here we go again. Yeah. And that's hard. That's rough. Because the truth is, when you get excited, you don't want to think about those times that you've failed. But it's hard not to. Like, what is going to make this time different? What is going to make me change and stick with it and stay in that mental zone where I can take on the world and, you know, excuse my language, screw anybody who thinks I can't. All right, so I definitely had some failures. Sports were a failure because I hate cardio. I hate anything. I don't mind it now, but I hated running. I hated anything like that. So sports in my past, I was great at sports, but you are not going to get me to run laps. Are you kidding me? No. Like, I'm pretty sure I was like crazy rebel when it came to sports like that. I was like, you're just arbitrarily making me run in circles. I can see through this. No, I didn't see through it. I just didn't want to run because I was heavy and it hurt and it wasn't fun to struggle in front of people. Yeah. So yeah, the program that I talked about earlier, I did not actually really do that much. I didn't get into the gym at all. Like, I just did physical activity. So I was really into walking, getting my steps. That program was really into just like getting your steps. It wasn't into anything crazy where you go to the gym or you lift weights it was just like, just walk. Which for me, I'm like the type of person who's like, okay, I'm going to do 20 laps. Actually, I'm bored. I'm going to do 4. Like, it wasn't the right fit for me. So I moved on from that, failed at it, like boomeranged back up. I think I probably lost like 20, 30 pounds on that. And I started at like 294 probably. So I probably got down to like 260. And then after, I was back up more than I weighed then. I was up at least another 10 pounds probably. Okay, and then the so yeah. I think we can put all of this in one video. I'm realizing that I just sound like I'm like blabbing when I'm talking to you guys because I don't do any editing and I'm not expecting to edit yet. I'm just gonna talk to you guys and hopefully you'll stick around, please. I know we're already at like 8 minutes, but hopefully you'll stick around for a little while longer, and then I can talk to you about this experience. So, what made this experience actually better idea? Tune into the next video. I'll post 2 videos. What? So I'm going to cut this video here. This is, what does it feel like to not succeed on a fitness program? And then I'm going to make a video right now about why the next one, the one that I'm on right now and that I've been on for a year and a half, worked. So go check that video out right now. Go click on it.